Hello my lovelies. Do not adjust your screen. Yes, this is me wearing black. I haven't just become a shadow. And for this video today, this is just okay, I had to go and buy a black top and a black pair of leggings. Couple of reasons. I don't own any, and I don't particularly like the colour black. Now, I may look absolutely fantastic wearing it, which I know I do. However, it's a very depressing colour. I like a lot of colour. What I wanted to do though is that a lot of my videos are very bright and colourful, which is great, but that is not what everybody's not as crazy as myself. So I wanted to do something that would sort of, you could utilise in your wardrobe if you're still at that and are happy at being at the stage of wearing plain with one colour. Okay, just if that makes any sense. And I know there's a lot of people like that, and I used to be just plain, and then I went to plain with colour, and now I'm just like a flamingo every time I walk out. So today's episode, I've donned on the all black, okay, and I'm very hot. The top I just bought from Walmart, and got it from the maternity section. And I liked it because it was longer and it's got the ruching down, and yeah, it accommodated my tummy. I'm not pregnant. And then the leggings are just from the Time and True 1X, and I've just got them both today. I've also paired them with my boots. Oh. I'm not even sure if you can see those, but just my winter boots, just a pair of nice tall winter boots. Now, today's episode is a 2-in-1. The first thing I'm going to say, the first part, is that I did have a high-low tunic, okay? Somebody traded me for this beautiful tunic, but I have a good couple of them, if I'm honest. And what I really wanted to do was do something with a pareo. You know, I just don't own a pareo, and they're like gold dust getting hold of one, and you know, I'm limited to budget, so I kind of want to just use what I've got. What I did last night was I watched videos, the 5-minute hack videos that you see on Facebook about how to tie different scarves, and oh, there's so many different ways to tie scarves. It took me about an hour, and at the end of that hour, I think I went through about 10 different ones, and I was none the wiser, to be honest. I couldn't hack it, because my scarf, the ladies who were doing it are very, very slim Asian ladies. They're probably as wide as one of my legs, and all of my scarves don't cover a lot where you can, you know, tie it around your neck and stuff like that. Okay, so what I decided to do was modify my high-low tunic, my Kantha high-low tunic. And what I did was I just undid the sides, both sides, and that left me with this length, and it left me with the big gap in the middle where the head goes. So I just sewed that. I just got it on my sewing machine and just did one single stitch down. So now I just have a fairly long scarf, okay? And I really like the way it turned out, because for a plus size girl, this wraps around my body really well. I think if you're a slimmer, you'd get a good couple of wraps out of it. But then if you're slimmer, you could easily, it's easy just to pick one up out the shops, or just get a regular scarf. I think as a plus size, I have to get enough that's going to go round. Okay, so that's part one, my modification to my high-low tunic. Okay, I left in the little pockets because I just couldn't be bothered. And I wanted to show you a couple of ways of wearing it. A pareo, if you have one. Now, if you know already how to wear one, that's fabulous. But if you've got one and you all probably saw, where is it? I've lost my other one. Oh yeah, you probably all saw this, my video where I was wearing this scarf as a mini dress, okay, and that worked out really well. And I thought, okay, well, now I love the Kantha fabric, obviously I've got one in, so why don't I show you a couple of ways that you may not know how to wear it, especially for the weather that's coming, because you know, you may as well utilize as much out of these things as possible. Don't just keep your scarves tied away. So the first one is going to be as a skirt, and it helps to have just the one colour blocking, okay? That's why I got the black. So I wanted to show you, ladies, a couple of ways that you could wear your pareo, or if you decide to modify a high-low tunic, if you've got one that you're not wearing, you could do that, but this would be if you have a pareo or a really long scarf, okay? So what I do is just put it around me and then just pull this. And what you're going to do is just make a simple sarong. And you want to pull that tight, but you don't want to tear the fabric, okay? So that is my really just simple sarong, okay? And if you wear it at the side, so like this, then you have that little bit of space there, okay? So you know, you could just wear it like that. You could put on your jacket, put on a sweater. I mean, you could definitely just wear it like that out. The second skirt way would be, I'm going to find this bit, so I'm going to make it like that. I'm going to turn that round, and we're going to do it just like a wrap, okay? So I'm going to pull that bit up there, and I'm going to just wrap it around, and then when I get to here, I've got a lot of fabric left. And I saw this on a video, I can't say what video it was, but she was I think she was an African lady. Oh, they know, I'll tell you what, she knew what she was doing. That's all I can say. And all I did there was just turned the fabric in a little bit, so it will give sort of a little bit of a thing there, and then just pull it around. I'm gonna just do mine like that. I probably just messed that up completely, but I just wanted you to sew, and then wrap everything under. And then get yourself a belt and just belt it up, okay? And then just adjust it. Once it's on, the belt will hold it secure as well, and then just hold it. I'm hoping that looks okay, guys. I can't actually see, but that is if you wanted to wear it as a longer, and let's face it, you know, you could just, this is another Walmart, this is the Walmart one I bought last year. You'll know the men's longer denim jacket, which I never wore last year, so I'm definitely going to wear it this year. And to be honest, where my hat gone, ladies? This is okay, so that's wearing it as a skirt. The one that I do like, and I'll show you that this is how I've been wearing, I've actually been wearing it, okay? I wore it with a different colour, I wore it with the bright colours, but I'm going to keep the black on for now, and that is to wear it as a little dress, Okay, and I just got it under my arms, on it there, tie it up. You want to hear your nipples scream a bit, so you know you're tight. Not too much. Pull it down a bit. Okay, now if you just want to wear it like that, you can, but how I've been wearing it is I get the inside bit here and I just bring it across. I've got a roll of flab there somewhere. Let's put him in. And I just get that sort of straight there. And then this one, I'm just going to adjust so we get it nice and sort of straight like. And everybody's different. Everybody's body is different, okay? So things will fit differently on everyone's body. You might have a smaller chest. You might have a bigger waist. But I think this would, this would fit if you are a lady who is smaller up top and then holds that lovely excess here, you know, that lovely booty and everything around there. This would look great because, oh, the shape it would give you would be awesome. Okay. So now I'm secured, I got my knot there, and all I'm going to do is put me a belt. This belt is from the Amazonian, as you know. This is an old belt, but I'm pretty sure if I can find the link for it you could see, but you could use any belt. I like the bigger belt, it sort of comes underneath the girls. And then you've got that and that. And I feel very tight around here, I'm not going to lie. And the same. And literally, this is how I wore it today. I wore it with the orange leggings and an orange t-shirt just because we're not quite into the darker, darker kind of weather yet. But I think that would really zhuzh up a really dark outfit. If you like wearing just your neutrals, I could also see this if you had white there and a white pair of leggings or a white pair of jeans. Well, that would look good as well, wouldn't it? You know, as long as you keep your colours the same at the top and the bottom, that would look really nice. So that is and then the last thing I can do, if you don't want to wear a big heavy jacket at this point, is you pop on a kimono. Okay, so that is my going into fall look, and I think it's really nice. What do you think, guys? This is my favourite one because it's nice and easy. I feel very secure. It's given me a nice shape. It goes in here, comes out here. It's husband approved. And it's given me nice shape. So I think this is definitely a going into fall one. And then, you know, you could just wear it just like this around the house. The good thing about, which is why I love it, but the amazing thing about it is that you get two sides. And probably with your pareo, you will get two sides. You'll know about Kantha fabric. Kantha fabric, the original Kantha fabric is two different parts of cotton put together and sewn with the long white stitches by hand, I believe, as well. So you will get, now I did not take the pockets off this one, so I don't know what it's going to look like, but we can definitely give it a go. I probably will remove the pockets at some point because I won't need them, and then I can keep that scrap of fabric. So this is it as sort of more of a party-ish kind of skirt. But I guess if you had an alternate side, what am I doing? Now I've seen where ladies have put this around the neck. It's not long enough for me because, you know, it's just not. And then I'm just going to tie this up. What I'm going to do is get this side. So you would get two different looks in one. And like I say, I'll probably remove this pocket. It's probably do that after. I don't know. Depends on how it looks, I suppose. Actually, I don't even think I need to put that under there. I've kept my accessories basic as well. I've kept everything. My boots, my leggings, the belt, everything is the black colour. Disregard this pocket for now, guys. Disregard the black, disregard the pocket. I've kept everything basic. So the only thing that's really So the only thing that's really popping out now is the colour of the dress. Let me just adjust this. And if I wanted to, I can't stress enough how awesome these necklaces are. Just awesome. Let me just pop that on. Let's just pop it back on with the jacket. Now I've been wearing it the other side because I still have the pocket in it, but I mean, it probably doesn't even show up that bad, to be honest. But just with a nice jacket. If you are a Kantha Bae person, you all know Eva Fox. It's just beautiful. Her style is amazing, and I've seen her wear an oversized blazer, like suit jacket blazer. Oh my gosh, that would look really good if you could get hold of one of those. She's definitely a style icon, if you know. Do like Eva. So this would be it, sort of the other side. This could be you wake up feeling amazing, or it could be of you've woken up feeling depressed. Put it on anyway because it's a lovely bright colour. So what do you think, guys? I would say, okay, if you have a pareo, and for those who don't know what a pareo is, it's just like, I think it's just like an oversized, it's like a sarong, okay? And if you already have one that's not Kantha, you could still use it. But if you are just using it as a scarf, just a regular scarf, that's great. You can still use it as a regular scarf. But if you can get as much use out of the fabric, I mean, if you were traveling and you just, you know, wore leggings and a t-shirt of some kind and a big chunky sweater to travel in, you could just take a couple of these, couldn't you? I mean, really. I mean, you could just take 3 or 4 of these and you could get different looks for a good couple of days with very little luggage. That's what I think. And you know, you don't even need the leggings. Let me show you. Let's take these shoes off. I wasn't going to do this, but you'll know I stray off target. So if you didn't want to wear leggings, it's still, I believe, long enough. Let me just adjust everything I'm wearing underneath. I believe currently you could take it, well, now you're seeing the pearly whites. You could take it from, if you had, just pick up one colour in your pareo, find a t-shirt that matches. You could just go with a plain white, put a nice short sleeve t-shirt on, put a little belt on as a dress. You would have something. Y'all know my legs are wide. They're showing up really bright on the screen. I think I've just taken an aeroplane down. Oh dear. But as you can see, it's long enough that it covers sort of from, you know, there down, and it's long enough that if you sort of bent over like that. So I think this is such a versatile, it really is more versatile than you think. You'd put on a different, if you wanted to, a different belt. Let's just put a, what I would do is I would get the t-shirt in maybe white. I would get a white or an off cream belt. I don't actually have one, but we can use a lighter colour. And then you could take your pareo as being a dress for spring, summer. I mean, for spring, you could wear a little short sleeve t-shirt, okay? Summer, you could wear just a little cami underneath it. Same belt, or get a belt in the different colours in your pareo. You could get sort of 3 different coloured belts, and you could just wear that just as a cute little dress all year. And then, like I've already shown you in the beginning, maybe I should have started off with this. And then what you can do is pop your leggings on and a long sleeve tee for fall, and then going into winter, your leggings, you can get thermal leggings if you get really cold, and a sweater, just a little sweater, or keep the same top and then wear a little a longer cardigan over the top of it. So that is my take on, I'm going to say Kantha Bae, because I think this fabric is pretty amazing. What I'm going to do is just, I think I'm decent underneath. I'm just going to switch this round. In fact, what I'll do quickly, I'm not sure, I think I'm decent underneath. As decent as I can be. I'll just pop on the t-shirt I have been wearing and show you how I went out today. So I wore the t-shirt, and this t-shirt, I just picked mine up from Walmart, guys. I don't mess around. Well, we've only got a Walmart, so I'm okay with that. I'm just going to pop this back on, and this is literally how I wore it today. Oh, where are the leggings? Okay, I don't know where the leggings are, guys. Okay, my leggings are somewhere else. However, this is how I wore this today, because I do like that pop of colour, obviously. And I think my leggings are in the bathroom, and I'm not going to leave recording just to go and get them. But I'll show you from sort of here so you can see. And then I wore a belt. And this colour t-shirt I bought a pair of leggings in. If you can't get leggings in that colour, get a pair of white ones and dye them the colour that you want, okay? I like the cotton ones from, so this is, disregard my legs, this is exactly how I went out today. And it's been raining and stuff like that, and I just went out with it like this today. So those of you who love the colour like me, go with, try and get your leggings, it doesn't matter what colour, you could go for the red, you could go for the green, you could go whatever colour you've got in your pareo, but try and get a matching tee. It doesn't have to match perfect, but try and get the tee and a pair of leggings or some kind of pants that you like wearing in sort of corresponding colour, okay? And then pop it over, and that's how you do your colour. You do your colour with the same colour on the legs, and then but pick that colour up out of your pareo. If you are somebody who just likes the more muted colours and you feel really happy just wearing a black t-shirt and black leggings, it would work for you as well. So what we've learnt today, my dears, is get out your pareos. If you don't have one, try and get one. If you have a high-low tunic, I'm not telling you to cut anything up. What I'm saying is, if you have something in your closet that you're not wearing that much, you know, you're keeping it and you think and you only wear it once. If you know you're going to wear another style more, alter it. I think that's the best way to say it. I wore this yesterday like this, I wore it today like this, and then I am going to be doing another video on how to style scarves, just regular scarves, but I just thought for today, so let's see what this lady looks, last thing now, with this colour t-shirt and wearing her as a skirt. Okay, so I'm going to just take that, I'm going to take this, I'm going to wrap her around me as a sarong. Now I wear boy short. If you're the kind of person who loves this new boy short trend, and you're quite happy wearing just the boy shorts, go for it, I say. I mean, around the house, this is, yeah, I would wear it like this. I would wear it as the little dress. Have absolutely no trouble with any of them. And then reverse it. Now you could get a whole week's worth of clothing out of this. So that is it as a skirt. Get one. Okay. I'm not paid, sponsored, endorsed by Kantha Bae or any of the brands that I wear. As you know, I'm not. And I purchased this with my own, actually this was a trade, but I purchased this with my own money. It's similar to my own money, so I'm not. But I think if I could find something that makes me feel good, it's giving me a nice waist. I don't feel all this going on here then. If my booty was bigger, that would be showing really nice, wouldn't it? But it's not. I've got a really flat ass. And that is it. I'm going to just lastly put it back as the dress because I'm obsessed with wearing it this way. I am obsessed, guys. And what I'll do is I'll just wear it as a sarong dress for today. So tie it. You hear them nipples screaming? Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just put this under here, find a blobber flab somewhere, and then just wear it open with a little bit of drapey going on. And it doesn't matter that my legs are wide, my cats don't judge. Actually they do, thinking about it, but anyhow. Guys, yes, get more use out of your things. If you just have a really oversized shawl, try it, what you got to lose. As long as you, I mean, it may seem a bit weird, it did with me, this is completely out of my comfort zone, but I tell you what, once you do it, you pop a belt on. Oh, hello. Oh. Get yourself a nice necklace, put your earrings in. This is it for me today, guys. Thank you for watching my channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. And I really, yeah, I just appreciate it. If you give me the thumbs up, if you liked this video, if you picked anything decent up from this video, are you going to try doing something with a shawl? Okay. If this is a bit too much for you, I am going to be doing the next video is going to be about styling, you know, like the scarves that you can get. This was from Amazon, but you know, like the woolen type of scarves that you can get with the little tassels. Sometimes people buy you them as gifts and they're not quite long enough to go around you. Well, I wanted to do a little video on the shorter scarves to show you how to wear them with an item of clothes, just something different, that's not going to hopefully overly confuse you. So that is the next video, styling just a regular lovely soft, I think this is woolen silk scarf, and I'm going to show you a couple of ways how to do that. Wear it as a top and then as a side sort of thing over a skirt, which looks really, really nice. In the meantime, love you all.